In 1629, a Franciscan friar named Juan de Salas ventured into what is now Texas. He was driven by a desire to share Christianity with the native people. His journey was the first documented missionary effort in the region. It laid the groundwork for the missions that would follow. A few years later, in 1632, the first mission in Texas was established. This mission, located near present-day San Angelo, marked a significant development. It represented the first permanent Spanish presence in Texas. However, this early mission faced numerous challenges. It was ultimately abandoned after only a few years. Despite the early setback, the Spanish were not deterred. The dream of converting the native population and expanding their empire persisted. This dream would lead to the establishment of more missions in the decades to come. Each mission would face its own unique set of challenges and triumphs. The story of these missions is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for both faith and perseverance. It is a story of cultural exchange, conflict, and ultimately, adaptation. These missions, though long gone, continue to shape the landscape and identity of Texas today. Texas. On one hand stood the Spanish crown, eager to expand its empire and tap into the New World's wealth. Gold, silver, and other riches held a powerful allure. The crown saw in Texas a strategic location, a key to securing its northern frontier against other European powers. On the other hand were the missionaries, driven by a fervent desire to spread Christianity. They saw the native people of Texas as souls to be saved. They believed in the transformative power of their faith. These missionaries were often willing to endure hardship and danger to bring their message to new lands. This duality of purpose, this intertwining of worldly ambition and religious zeal, played out in the establishment of missions across Texas. The missions served as outposts of both empire and faith. They were centers for religious conversion and cultural exchange. They also served as strategic fortifications and centers of trade. The interplay between these two forces, though the crown and the cross, would shape the destiny of Spanish missions in Texas. It was a complex and often contradictory relationship, one that left a lasting legacy on the land and its people. In San Antonio, the Mission Trails National Historical Park offers a unique opportunity to step back in time. This park encompasses 5 Spanish colonial missions stretching over 10 miles along the San Antonio River. Visitors can explore these missions, each with its own story to tell. The Mission Trails. Hike and bike trail winds its way through the park. This trail provides a unique perspective on the missions. Visitors can walk or bike the trail. They can enjoy the natural beauty of the river valley. They can imagine the lives of the people who once lived and worked in these missions centuries ago. The trail connects Mission Conception, Mission San Jose, Mission San Juan, and Mission Espada to the most famous mission, the Alamo. Each mission offers a glimpse into a fascinating past. They stand as reminders of a time when the Spanish Empire stretched across the Americas. The Mission Trails experience is not merely a walk through history, it is a journey into the heart of Texas's Spanish colonial heritage. It allows visitors to connect with the past in a tangible way. It is a reminder of the enduring power of faith, culture, and the human spirit. Each of the 5 missions in San Antonio possesses a distinct character and history. Mission Concepcion, founded in 1716, boasts remarkably well-preserved frescoes. These paintings offer a rare glimpse into the artistry of the time. Mission San Juan, established in 1731, served as a vital agricultural center. It played a key role in sustaining the mission system. Mission Espada, founded in 1690, is notable for its irrigation system. This system, still in use today, is a testament to the ingenuity of the mission's builders. The Alamo, originally known as Mission San Antonio de Valero, needs little introduction. It stands as a potent symbol of Texan courage and independence. However, it is Mission San Jose that truly captivates the imagination. Founded in 1720, San Jose earned the title Queen of the Missions for its grandeur and beauty. The mission's church, with its intricate carvings and ornate decorations, stands as a masterpiece of Spanish colonial architecture. The mission's rose window, a remarkable example of Baroque styling, remains an iconic symbol of San Antonio's heritage. These 5 missions, each unique in its own right, collectively offer a poignant reminder of the Spanish colonial era. They stand as testaments to the faith, resilience, and artistry of those who came before. The Spanish missions in Texas, despite their initial promise, faced a myriad of challenges. One of the most pressing issues was the lack of supplies. The remote location of these missions made it difficult and costly to transport essential goods. This shortage often resulted in hardship for both the missionaries and the native people they sought to convert. Adding to their woes was the persistent shortage of manpower. The missions relied heavily on the labor of converted natives. However, attracting and retaining a consistent workforce proved to be a constant struggle. Many natives were reluctant to abandon their traditional way of life. They often resented the forced labor and cultural assimilation imposed upon them. The independent nature of many native tribes posed a significant challenge. These tribes were often wary of Spanish authority and resistant to conversion. They frequently raided the missions, stealing livestock and supplies. These raids often turned violent, jeopardizing the safety of the missionaries and disrupting the fragile peace. Internal conflicts within the mission system also contributed to their instability. One notable example is the case of Maria Perez Casiano, a Spanish woman who lived in San Antonio in the early 1700s. Casiano, claiming to experience divine visions, gained influence over local native populations. Her actions, perceived as a threat by church authorities, led to the destruction of several missions. The incident highlights the internal tensions and power struggles that often plagued the mission system. The Spanish missions in Texas ultimately faced a slow decline. The combination of challenges proved too great to overcome. Diseases brought from Europe ravaged native populations. This had a devastating impact on the mission's workforce and undermined the missionaries' efforts to convert the indigenous people. Native hostility, fueled by resentment towards Spanish rule and forced assimilation, continued to plague the missions. Raids and conflicts further destabilized these outposts of Spanish civilization. Internal turmoil, including power struggles between church and state officials, weakened the mission system from within. Scandals and mismanagement further eroded public trust and support. Natural disasters, including devastating floods, dealt further blows to the struggling missions. These floods destroyed crops, damaged buildings, and made life even more precarious for the inhabitants. By the 19th century, most Spanish missions in Texas had been abandoned or secularized. Their grand ambitions, once filled with hope for conversion and empire, ultimately faded into history. Yet the legacy of these missions lives on. They left an indelible mark on the landscape and culture of Texas. The missions serve as poignant reminders of a complex and often contradictory chapter in American history. They stand as testaments to the enduring power of faith, the complexities of cultural exchange, and the enduring resilience of the human spirit. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.